If it's Monday, and it is indeed Monday, on CBS Mornings, that means it's time for Begnaud's America. We find the heart in every story. And on this Veterans Day of all days, CBS News contributor David Begnaud introduces us to two men who have served this country in different ways, but they were brought together by their shared devotion to the American flag.
In the morning, every morning, in fact, when Napoleon Fuller raises that American flag outside of his Menifee, California home, he sees it as a very special gift.
It's such a privilege, and I'm honored to be a part of the United States of America, and that flag represents.
Napoleon Fuller is not a military man, but even at 66 years old, he has longed to be one.
You were blinded in one eye
Yes.
as a child. And so I know you wanted to serve in the U.S. military. So they essentially said to you,
No.
But he has flown a flag for years and even wore one out. And that is where Eddie Lamb and Caroline Reeves come in. Last spring, the couple was driving by Napoleon Fuller's home.
It was Caroline that noticed the nice flagpole that Napoleon had out there. And she said, but the flag looks a little bit tired.
Eddie and Caroline are military people. He is a Vietnam-era Air Force pilot. She is a World War II historian, the daughter of a Rosie the Riveter. To them, the sight of a less than perfect American flag just didn't sit well.
so what was the condition of that flag, Napoleon?
Oh, it was pretty bad. It was rough. It was rough.
I said, well, maybe we ought to bring him a new flag.
So
Yeah.
you open the door and here is a man. He's got his Vietnam vet hat on.
Exactly.
And he's holding a flag.
No, actually, it was behind his back.
I'm saying, well, he might not be receptive to this. And I hid the flag behind me.
Just looking at him by appearance alone, what did you think?
Very proud gentleman.
Very
Proud of this country, yes.
Wow. Did it almost give you a sense of patriotic pride?
I started concentrating on him. Wow. You know, I was honored to be in his presence.
Today, that single brand new American flag represents the pride of both men and shows too how the flag brings people together.
We brought some
How are you,
goodies.
sir? Oh, bless your heart.
Good to see
How's
you,
it
man.
going? All right, likewise. Looking good. Looking good.
But for that flag, Napoleon and his wife Frida may have never known Eddie and Caroline. And there are Eddie's war stories that Napoleon wanted to know more about.
Yeah, so actually, where were you stationed at?
I was stationed in Benoit mostly, and that's just outside of Saigon. And you just go up and fly and put in airstrikes and stuff like that. Finally, the time comes when you're going to go home, and that you really look forward to that.
Napoleon Fuller has his own story too. He went on to serve his country, just in other ways. As a government worker for the city of Los Angeles, where for 22 years Mr. Fuller was proudly the man who delivered the mail, and was then what he has always been, a soldier at heart.
What's your takeaway from this experience?
Just knowing that he not only served the country, he still has it within his heart to still present what it was that he stood for.
And here's my takeaway. Patriotism is not limited to those who serve in uniform. It is about pride, respect, and the willingness to connect and support each other.
Oh, that is just so beautiful.
I think it's one of your best stories, David. I think it's a really beautiful piece at a time when some people retreat from patriotism, that kind of frank and deep patriotism between those two men across any other divisions there may be in this country is really inspiring.
Yeah, and let's just keep
thank
it
you,
real.
brother.
You have a black man opening his door, an older white man standing there saying, I don't know how receptive he will be to this, so let me hold this flag behind my back. And then that bond that they share now, it seems like it's going to be for a lifetime. It's amazing. It's amazing.
The beautiful story, it seems so fitting on this day. And to all of you watching who served, we thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day. And thank you three.
Yeah, we do indeed, David. That's so beautifully put. And what a great tribute this is to what this country has been, is, and can be.
Indeed. Thank you so much, David.